So our process began when we were trying to factor a trinomial. We started out realizing this came from a product of binomials. Both those binomials started with an x in the first term because first times first produces an x squared. Now the tricky part is trying to figure out what is that second number. We know those second numbers have to multiply to become a 6. And what are all the ways to make a 6? We do is a 6 times a 1, a 3 times a 2, a negative 6 times a negative 1, and a negative 3 times a negative 2. Those are all the possible combinations to go in that last slot. However, we learned that the addition of those middle terms has to produce a negative 5x. So which of these collections here, when I add together, produce a negative 5? It looks like these right here. That's the only way that I can multiply two numbers to get a 6, but when I add them, get a negative 5. So the rest of my binomials then would include a negative 3 and a negative 2. And I can check that by foiling that and multiplying it back out. First times first is an x squared. Outer terms is a negative 2x. Inner terms is a negative 3x. And my last term is a 6. Notice my negative 2 and negative 3, they show up right there. And there's my 6 from last times last. Collect my middle terms. I have an x squared minus a 5x plus a 6. It's kind of cool that it works out this way. But in order for you to find success consistently, you need to go through slowly and develop this little table over here of listing all the possibilities that when multiplied, make the last number, but when add, make the middle number.